Alright, this is the first of many trips this week. My goal this week is ground coverage. So I'm going to try to move faster over the course of the whole week on all my spots and see how much ground I can cover and see what I can pull up. Spot number one. Well, to start, I always find it cool when you find an old brick that's got rope on it, because it was obviously used probably as an anchor or a mooring. Mac. Interesting. They're right there. Ain't moving that. Yeah. This is always strange. It's a really nice fishing pole sitting right there. I'm not sure if that might very well be the fisherman's. I'm going to leave it here for now in case someone left it, but it's here when I come back. Bring that bad boy home. Huh. So far, just a bunch of fishing equipment, lead weights, which is always good to get off and get out of the ocean. Well, I didn't bring my big bag, and I don't particularly want to lug this thing around, but it probably has some value to it. Some kind of boat, rudder, broke off, it looks like. Curious why I often find old records out here. Interesting to know what's on it. If it would even play like that. Alright, I definitely see a few things collecting here. My hopes aren't too high, because they're all from afar, looking a little bit on the older side. I mean on the newer side. Strange little cup. Some pattern on it. I'll take that. Let's see this little muddy section. There's a few bottles sitting on top to my left. I'm going to look at. I'll circle around here real fast. Interesting piece of wood there. I'm not thinking it's really anything, but I do like to pull them out. The wood has a cut in it. I'm curious if there's any bottles just about to surface, because those are the ones I want. It means they're buried deeper, they're older. The ones that are sitting on top may have been washed down, so I'll check up that section on our way back. So right now I'm hoping really for something buried. See what we got here. They're definitely not older bottles. On the newer side, I was thinking I'm gonna find a marble. I'm just feeling marble far off. So yeah, this looks like a Clorox. Not super old. Roller light's always around. So another one that must have been washed in. I mean, these are 60s and 70s, but 1960s and 70s. I want 1860s and 70s. There's another twist off. I like that some bottles are showing up, because every once in a while, if these did come from out there, there will be an old one mixed in. Something over there. So this sand is getting awfully soft under my feet. I don't like the way that feels. Nothing. Alright, if there's an old one, I'll be back. Just a little jar. See, I'm going to take a look at this big one. That's another piece. Although, again, it doesn't look that old. I'm hoping for some embossing on it. No, it's a slick. Nice big old bottle. Get older. Out there. Well, I'm glad I'm finding bottles. Here's a Vaseline with some cool embossing on it to twist off, but this one is a little bit on the older side. Just tiny enough and old enough for me to take. Only reason why I'm recording this sign is because Gateway National Recreation Area, no swimming, Jacob Reese Park, because this is not over here. I'm guessing this might be over in Brooklyn or Staten Island, which is across the way. And I'll look it up, Jacob Reese Park, National Park Service. No alcohol, smoking, tent struck, but we can metal detect. All right. Well, the balls just aren't hitting the age I want, but this is always a great find. Those fishing lures need money. Look at that guy. He's a monster. Jeez Louise. Great score. I can't say. I'll take it. Just pull a whole bunch out over there, but there's another one over there, another one over there. I'm just hoping. One food jar, baby jar. It has some age to it. I may even have to dig here. If they're coming up from the sand, I might go a little deeper. There's 1, 2, 3. That's something right there too. Huh. So this one. How old are you? How old are you? I like your sugar-free. Well, we didn't start making sugar-free for a while. Fresca. It's a nice label. Good embossing. Fresca. This is all, the lip is all chipped up, so I'm not going to take it. My bag is already getting full. I wish I brought my big bag. What are these two guys talking about? This is strange because it's painted. Broken top. Getting a little bit older. What are you talking to me, Mr. Broken Top? Same era. Yes. I'm curious about, some curiosity in this one. It's green. It's got an interesting top to it. Looks a little older. There's a seam. I don't know why it would have been painted. Huh. Alright, this may be my best so far, and I don't know why. But I'm going to take it. What's that over there? Okay. It's got some embossing there. Portugal, maybe? Huh. Decanter? No, what the heck? I'll take it. Where are the old ones? I know you're hiding them somewhere. All right, so this is just the second part of day one. I just got off the beach where I found the fishing pole and I had enough time to come over and scope out my favorite area. We've had some stronger washes, so I've got some hope. And just as a reminder, I am trying to remember to move my phone slower so I don't give anyone motion sickness. But it is strange. You think you're moving it slow and you're not. So I'm going to test out this movement, and that is about as fast as I'll allow to pan a landscape. I promise. Unless I forget. Well, in this case, I don't really care if it's a broken piece of glass, but any glass, well, I would have preferred the rest of the star in it, but any glass that has that star in it, I do like. Well, this amber bottle has some interest to it. Great color. Twist off maybe 30s, 40s. Yeah. I just pulled out an old drinking glass. Huh. Probably 30s or 40s. I think this is the start of my comeback. Since my brother pulled out 3 marbles last week to my zilch. He's not even a certified marble explorer, which is sad. But as I'm picking through a couple more pieces here that I'm seeing coming up, that I believe is a yellow marble, which starts me on my run this week. I'm hoping for 4. Just 1 more. I don't like tying. Tying is next to losing. I need 3 more. I'm not sure what I just scraped out of the sidewall there. Might be another brass compact. I mean, it's pretty beat up. But sometimes these are fun to look up. It's some kind of container. Yeah. Maybe they left something in it. Now, before I could turn around, I just found a little snap with some writing on it. Cleveland Special. There we go. Oh, we're on a little run of a few things popping out. This is a tiny little perfume. I see some ridges in it. I do like the mini, so I always take these home. But I'm pretty sure I got a bunch of these already. If they're in good shape, I keep them. Okay, I'm not complaining, but these are some of my more typical finds. But the finds I like enough to take home. This is an old mason jar lid. I love the color of these things. I got dozens and dozens of them. Yeah. Might have a little embossing on there too. It might be one of the older ones. Okay. There's a really nice dark cobalt blue here. It's a twist off, so again, it's not super old, but it's got a really dark, rich color to it, and I don't really recognize the shape, so I'm wondering if there's going to be any embossing on it. I don't see anything, but I do like the color of that. Interesting. Get this stuff out in the center. Might even be a cork in it. Huh. Cool. I just snagged a couple pieces of uranium glass. That might have been a nice, real cool picture. And that might have even been the handle of it. Maybe it was a mug. That would have been a nice piece. Well, another piece I haven't seen in a while. I haven't pulled silverware out of here in a while. Got a knife.
That's right.
A lot of fishing equipment coming out of the bay this week. A nice wooden handle to it. See a couple bottles over there. Maybe you can tell me why that's so eerie looking. That there's a bunch of balloons out here in the middle of nowhere. Wonder where they made their trip from. And I hope no one's going to be upset that I have to smash every one of these so I can get them out of here. Looks like someone had a #1 first birthday party. Better not be any friggin' clown around here. And the other day, all I was saying was I needed a reel, and I got the whole kit and caboodle. I could have gone fishing. Now here's a Shakespeare spinning reel. It's broken, but that's the whole thing right there. I'll take it off this beach. It's probably not going to be able to refurbish it. It's pretty beat up. I'll get it out of here. Amazing what you can find out here. Okay, here we go again. This is, I believe, my 3rd trip out already. And it's early in the week, so I am definitely getting a good amount of treasure hunting in this week. And the climate is without question changing. It's much colder out. We got a wind coming out of the north. today, so it's blowing some cold winds, some cold air down. It's not the best for my bay hunting because the tide's not going to go that far out, but for this spot, it's going to be just fine. We have some low tides mixed in with some higher tides, so we definitely like the runoff here, which I talk about all the time. That's actually what I prefer. I don't prefer doing a lot of digging. I'd rather just search on top. It's easier overall. It's lighter on the back. You don't have to bend as much. And you just walk and search. But we'll see. That all depends on how much gets moved around. What's this little thing? All right, now where did it go? Not a bad start. Well, maybe you can help me find it. I switched to grab my phone. No, I lost it. There's a black button sitting here somewhere. And there's a white one sitting right there. I noticed the black one. And then as I just looked up ahead, I saw the white one. The black one was a little hidden. Oh, there it is. See how quickly you lose them? There's a black button. And do you see my little white one there? As I was going to say, not a bad start. What's this? Oh, that's a little bone. Tiny little thing. Let me grab this without falling in. Oh my God! Okay. Okay. Now I just dropped the black one. Huh. Even though this piece is absolutely destroyed, I do find it interesting to see what car we have here. I'm not really sure what it is. It's plastic, so it's not super old. I have some kind of ceramic lid that I just pulled out. Certainly nothing to do cartwheels over, but I haven't seen one like this, especially coming out of this dump. Just figured I'd take a video of it. Interesting. Kind of looks mason jarish. Like there would have been a wire holder here, maybe. Here's another day out, and usually I don't come this early before low tide. It's about 3 hours before low tide, but A, it's such a beautiful day, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to be out here. B, I only have 3 hours right from now. Strange stuff people put up here. There's something written on that block of wood. There's a hat with some kind of weird hair in it. Anyway, I know it's going to be a beautiful day, and I'm going to have to leave right when it gets to low tide, so I'm going to do what I can. The water looks nice today. I hope it's clear. As I suspected, we have some really clear water today, and oh, look at the bait fish going by. When we have clear water and I got my waders on, I can definitely get out further than normal, and that might work in my favor because of the low tide. So now I can just decide what I'm going to do. Might hit this brick layer right here and then go to the water. Well, I'm not getting anything really old and really not getting a lot of signals at all, but I love this clear water fishing. And I don't know if you can see that, but right in the tip of my scoop, I think there's kind of some kind of buckle right there that I'm trying to scoop up. But it's sitting right on top. Sorry about that. I was wondering if I could just scoop it right up and show you how I didn't even have to detect this. I saw it. Well, it's there. I don't see it in my scoop yet, but I'm trying to get it in there. No, I missed it. All right, let me grab that. Well, that's why I couldn't lift the thing. It was attached to what looked like might have been a floorboard, but it's not wood either. The only reason I'm picking this handle up, well, two reasons. Glass. B, it's pretty beaten up by the ocean, so I like that weathered glass. Three reasons. I'm not finding anything else. Well, I saw it as soon as I scooped it out. I did not think it was going to be what it was, but you can see it right now. This is my first good target after about an hour and a half way out here in the middle of nowhere. I thought it was first I saw the copper, I thought it was a regular penny memorial. Then I thought it might be a wheat because it looked in good shape. But that 1 cent on the back tells us it is an Indian and in great shape. That might be in 18 something, 1879. Great coin. Well, it's pretty rare to find what I think is a penny this worn out. Oh, I don't know what this is. It's got something. It's like there might be an I and a B on top engraved. Or something right there. I have no idea what this is. Just that it's about the size of a penny. Huh. Interesting. One and a B, one and an R. Interesting. Oh my God, it's always when I decide I gotta get back. I got a great signal right here. Took me 2 scoops to pull it out. And look at what is sitting right here. That's an 1818 large copper 1 cent in awesome condition. Holy moly. How do I go back home now? I can't leave the spot, but I have to. I'll be back. That's right there with my Indian head penny. 2 1 cents, 2 really old coins, and that one crazy coin that I don't know what it is. Fantastic. Oh, I knew this was going to be something good. There you go, Lady Liberty. Wow. What I'm finding absolutely astounding about this coin, this thing was plucked out of the water. I didn't clean it, I did nothing to it but let it dry. Look at the color that's coming out of this thing. An 1818 large cent. And it's just got a rainbow of awesomeness going on with the type of colors that are showing through. I'm going to show you the Indian head that I got also because it kind of did the same thing. Not quite as much as the large cent, but this thing is in incredible condition also. Fantastic. Heading home. Well, I gotta give Paul some credit. Last time he was here, he got three pretty awesome marbles. And I got 3 pretty awesome coins. That's fair enough. I can't stop myself from looking. Ah, what a day. No more than 10 seconds after I was busting my brother's chops about finding marbles in our spot, did I see this Bennington marble sitting right on the edge. Unfortunately, my phone had already died, so I couldn't videotape it right where I found it. But very funny that it came right after I had mentioned my twin brother's marble success. And this thing's got some real history to it. I'm going to throw up the dates of the Bennington marbles. You can see that these have little circular shapes on them, I believe. Like there's one right there. And those are typical for this marble because that's where they sat and actually touched the other marbles when they were being made. So that part left a mark.